What's up, everyone? All right, well, today is the 5th day of trading in my small TD Ameritrade account. This is the small account challenge that I'm doing this month, and today I'm up another $166, which is awesome. So 2 back-to-back days, really nice progress here. The account is growing, so I hope you guys enjoyed this recap. As always, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button and hit the like button for me doing these small account challenges, all right? And if you have suggestions for what I should do for the next small account challenge, leave those down below in the comments. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this recap. I will see you back first thing tomorrow morning. All right, everyone, so we're gonna do a recap here on day 5 of trading in my small TD Ameritrade account. So today is the 5th day of trading in this account, and I'm up $166.27, which is terrific. Another, decent day. I used pretty much the balance of my buying power. I only have $150 left of buying power, but tomorrow, the I guess $1,500 or so that I used yesterday will be available to trade again. So basically this week I've been trading half the buying power each day, and with the 2-day settlement, that works out perfectly. So I can trade half my cash balance, which is now $3,200. So I can trade $1,600 each day. So my one trade today was on NTRP. This was straight off the watch list. We've got our gap scanner here. I'll run this for 9:20 a.m. And you can see NTRP was our leading gapper, gapping up 65% with about 400,000 shares of pre-market volume and a float of 12 million shares. Price was $240. So pre-market, as I was looking at this thing, we had a pre-market high of about $250 and then a little pullback, and I was watching for that break back over $250. So let's look at the 1-minute chart. 1-minute chart here, we can clearly see that resistance level of the pre-market high, which is actually $255. It had dipped down to $222, so we've got about a 30-cent range. I got in as it started to curl up right here for the break over $240, and as we got the break through $250, it gave a quick squeeze all the way here up to $322. Now I sold as it broke through $355. Of course, that was my target, and in this account, it's always sort of a challenge, but the goal is to just take lots of base hits. And on this pop right here up to 74, I took my profit. It ended up coming back down here to 55, consolidating before then opening up for this move up to 3, pulling back at 3 before opening up to the move to 322. So it wasn't, it was one that I think it was the right move to go ahead and take the profit off the table into that first breakout. So let's look at this. I'll just put up the recording of this right here. So we'll go back here. All right, so I've got my hand on the buy button, buy market. Now this is the button that I like to use, and I've set this up so I can be watching up to 4 stocks at once. These two, I was not watching. These were left over from, I don't know, actually it was like last week. But NTRP and GNPX were the two that I was watching. All right, so we've got NTRP up here on the side. I typed it in for 600 shares, and basically that was just me quickly doing the math of what's the most number of shares I can take given I only have like $1,500 of buying power. So I typed it in for 600 shares, had my hand on the buy button. All right, so right here, right there, I click the buy button. So we'll just back that up just for a second. So I have my hand over it. I've got my main trading account there, so I move that over to the side, focusing on TD Ameritrade. I've got my chart here. I bring my mouse over here, and I'm gonna click this. There's the click, and a pretty quick execution there. Pretty quick fill, a generous fill at that, giving me shares at 238. Right? That's 6-7 cents better than the current ask. So, let's look at that one more time. So it looks like I pressed it right when the ask was at about 40, and I got filled at the bid price of 38. I'll take an extra 2 cents. Not bad. So extra 2 cents there. Now we're up to 44, 45. I'm looking for it to break over the $0.50. This is a 1 minute opening range breakout right here based on the first 1 minute candle. There's 45. Now I put my button or my mouse on the join the ask button because I want to sell at the ask. And right there, it blasts through the $0.50 and goes up to 265. I click the button to join the ask, and right there my shares fill. So I'm now out with $166.27 of profit. Not bad. And obviously on this stock, I could have tried to swing for a little bit more of a home run. And if I had done that, no doubt, in this particular case, I would have been able to ride this momentum here, maybe up towards 322. So I probably could have made a little more money on this, but this account is so small, and the fact that I can only trade once a day, it feels so important that each day is a green trade, that I continue to have just green trades, profitable trades, and that I'm not risking the base hit for a possible home run, which you just never know if you're going to get. I do have hotkeys set up here under application settings. However, I haven't actually been using them. And generally, I don't use my hotkeys to enter trades. I actually click the buy button. But in this case, I haven't been using the hotkeys to exit trades either. It's just been a little faster or easier for me to click the button that I want. And I think part of that is because some of my early experiences with TD Ameritrade were that I wasn't always clear whether or not my hotkey was being recognized by the platform. And so I'd press it once and I'd be like, nothing's happening. What do I do? Do I press it a second time? Because if sometimes you press a hotkey twice, you end up buying twice or selling twice. It's not what you want. And then I kind of wait. And so for me, it's a little just easier to click the button and know that because I clicked it, this should be happening right now. And then of course I have my orders window just to the side so I can see that as well. So the account's now up about $700 in 5 days of trading. So I'm averaging, still around $125 a day. I don't know where my phone was. I could do the math real quick, but in any case, 125 or so a day is a nice daily average considering I've started with only $2,500. Now I haven't traded in this account every single day. There have been some days that I haven't traded because I haven't seen anything that I've liked or because I've been focusing on my main trading account and I haven't wanted to prioritize this one. But today I saw an opportunity on NTRP that I thought was a good one. The stock was low enough price that I could get a nice position on it. I thought 20, 30 cents was realistic. I got, 25 cents, which is overall a solid trade. And of course, with, 1,000 shares, that would have been like $300. With 2,000 shares, it would have been, $600. With 10,000 shares, it would have been $2,500. And there's no reason that I couldn't have taken 10,000 shares on this setup. It's just a limitation of the number, the buying power that I have in the account, and that's dictating the number of shares I can take. So solid day here, day 5 of the TD Ameritrade Small Account Challenge, and I'm gonna keep it going. If I see something that looks good tomorrow, I'll be happy to trade in this account again tomorrow. If I don't see anything that looks good, I'll take a day off, and then on Friday, I'll be, this trade will clear, and I'll now, on Friday, have a full $3,200 of buying power. So, if I wanted to take one trade with, all in, I could do that, but it would just mean that I wouldn't be able to trade at all the next day. I'd have to wait until Tuesday to trade again. So, it's kind of working based on the current market conditions, based on my cash balance, the settlement period, and making the decision, kind of that game time decision of what makes the most sense today. So today I used all the buying power I had left, which was half of it, made $166. That adds to the $100 I made yesterday, so $260 in 2 days. So this is nice to see this account growing. It's going to be a slower growth curve versus the offshore broker, but at the same time, I have no commissions, I have no platform fees, and for those of you guys that are kind of trading as a side hustle, you know, you take a couple trades one day a week and then you don't trade for the rest of the week because you've got work or other things going on. TD Ameritrade is a perfect platform for that. You know, you don't have, it's easy to set up an account there. You don't have to worry about the fees or anything like that. So, you know, it's not like you're losing money on every day that you don't trade. All right, so that's it for me. Nice little recap here. Nice day in the small account challenge, and I'll be back at it first thing tomorrow morning. Hey, it's me again. The most popular video on day trading on YouTube was made by me. You can check it out below if you haven't already. And as always, if you have questions, leave them in the comments. I personally respond to every question that's posted on my channel.